born in Jahama, Minikoro Chiefdom, Kono District. My parents were farmers, and this is how we have been surviving till I was 3 years old. My mother was pregnant. My father decided to relocate to Freetown to seek for a convenient job. But with the help of God, my father had the job of pushing carts. Oh my God. My father did not make a lot of money to put me through school. So I had to help my mom manage the home and to take care of my siblings. I lost my parents when I was 11 years old. How small I was. And the thing that beats me down, I lost them the same day, making me the guardian of my siblings. I only knew one of my relatives by the name of Auntie Sia. She promised to take care of my siblings. Okay. I was so happy. I was so happy when she said that word, when she made that promise to me. But help me with the necessary funeral arrangements. As soon as the 40 days of my parents ended, you know what she did? She demanded I pay her back every penny she has spent on my parents' funeral. As she will not want me to go with the perception that she did all that for free. What I did was, I immediately asked her to give me any trade. She smiled emphatically. That was the day I started prostitution.
My name is Pastor Julius Mana, pastor in charge of a local church, and also a secondary school teacher. I think the aspect of commercial sex working and prostitution has become the order of the day in our nation, especially Sierra Leone here. I just want to highlight certain factors that tend to lead our young girls into this uncalled for life. I think the society should be held responsible. The parents, the family, the school, and I think the leaders in the country. One of the factors that leads this young girl into such life is what we call our role model in society today. You know, people that are role models that will help to breed these young girls to a better life. You know, actually seeking or asking them to do certain things. You know, to indulge in certain activities at the end of the day to satisfy their own curiosities.
I'm YG Kamara, an actor and an activist. I get three things that I look at to contribute to, or really contribute to prostitution. One, the parents them or guardians them, peer good pressure, and thirdly, you can say the picking excessive. But don't look at the parents them or the guardians them. We get some of their parents there so or guardians way can look at them pick so. For instance, in their local setting, no one really give market for sale. You know, if the pikin mistake lost money, say something 1,000 or 2,000, you know, when the pikin come back, it will pile pressure on them that if I go back and bring that 1,000 or 2,000, he can.
In our nation today, we have, most families are extended families, and because of this aspect of extended family, you know, most families, more fathers as breadwinner and mothers cannot cater for the well-being of their children. And because they cannot cater for the well-being of their children, at the end of the day, the young girls end up fending for themselves, you know, providing their basic needs, their toiletries, you know, lunch, school fees, etc., etc. So at the end of the day, you know, they end up fending themselves on the street. And some people are still attending school at night. They are going out there to work to cater for their own, you know, their own basic necessities.
And if that pikin, let's say until they begin pull Bobby, you don't get to say they will pull that money. You get the young guys already around the community. We meet and they cry. What's happen where they cry, and help out that thing there. Tomorrow again. You go back. If you lost that money, the mama pack pressure for him. You know, side for go. If you just go meet John back, John is go get the 1,000, and then the 1,000 or 2,000 you refund back, not to for nothing. It must like begin to do the mommy and daddy business. So me I see say if that thing I won't go in business, it don't use to it reach to a stage now, and then the free 7,000. Then go carry get money. Market for say you go eat all the money because you get outside you will get them. You know, so if you don't do it to them, now so it will just walk slowly into the attitude. You know, it become into and now it begin join the big team. I will say the big team that begin come on our nets now and go do what you want for do.
And you show me name. I will say now you make it top. No, I mean, man, no king glad na they call self prostitution because at this they do not do the girl allowance. We for win a job. No, I mean, one of them king glad they do that too.
And another is over permissiveness of some parents.
Most of the parents where we get them picky also that they can force most of them picky for going to their situation and they, you know.
Because of poverty in the home, you know, some parents will send their children at night on the streets to fend for themselves or to cater for their young siblings, to cater for the family. At the end of the day, you know, they are aware of the activities these young girls are engaging, but because they are the ones now, the younger children are the ones that are fending for the family, providing for the basic need of the father, the mother, or the young siblings, so they allow them to go out there. They know the amount of, you know, relationship these young girls are having on the street. Because of the over-permissiveness and poverty and lack of illiteracy or illiteracy rate, all these factors are leading to commercial sex working and prostitution.
Now a lot of things and now really happen around. Most of them want to follow the situation, they want to follow the system, how the world they go. Technology they improve every day. And if me not gets phone, my colleague gets phone, where sophisticated phone where you see this app, and now all you begin, all man this app, all man the Facebook, you know. So if my party gets them, me not get them, he tell and say, well, this now Moses, now give me this phone, and this he say one for belong, he want for be with the system. What you get for do? You for keep man of that standard, we will afford you of that phone day. And you know give so freely. You know it's go happen. So as time to go on, you begin get people, and now we go begin. Man, we go able to afford you with 150,000. You get skin tight, 150,000. You get blouse. Anything come na the line fashion. So else you just imagine you family not gets forgive anything and day. And then the friends that you don't go keep, the friends that we they now up here and they then standard they up there. You now one kind popo people like dirty block you and you want to match up to them. Definitely you get for do. And then see them there.
And another paramount factor is poverty. Poverty.
You get to that thing where we na serious problem. This is what's our business. some of the local communities, especially the mountain areas, them way very, very deplorable. Them communities and the way them picking and defend themselves. You see, they go get water around 10 o'clock and 10 all over them. Because the kind where the community they then get for go wait for the QT and they say 4 5 o'clock morning and then say they will come. But again, when they can go about the for go get, they will go for go sit down there, tell they wait for the queue, would will go to your boyfriend, would will then a corner and do your own business. You know, some of them things here all the lead for them picky so and girl picky so for do waiting they know for do in life. You know. So it's attending for make you get your house, somebody for support the house, or we think say after you now go can't the house over control but outside. And then they power that thing because of the situation around them. The community in one, the peer you friends influence the way they are around with now another thing, and then we the parents necessarily can force them picking them into them business. So a very, very three major things that we will get for look at for make them pick also able and put themselves together. We get for really, really give them attention so that we'll get a better nation, you know.
Unfortunately, there are so many damaging effects of prostitution. We are all aware of, you know, sicknesses like HIV/AIDS, STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, STI, sexually transmitted illnesses like gonorrhea, syphilis, and the like. And Ebola has been another. And in engaging in such practices, at the end of the day, they'll end up catching one of these sicknesses, which will in turn spread out to the society.
Bonalaibu. Now, I never believe say anything they call sexual transmitted disease. You know what I mean, bruh? Because they don't say, man, they party this work. If you be there, if you don't get a long time. No more baby, they are the kid, party. Then just one fool no more because they know how long boku picking. And that made them go and lie, say HIV day, syphilis day, gonorrhea day. Me, I don't believe anything in them, bruh. I don't believe it.
I worked as a prostitute for precisely 10 years. 10 good years. Oh my God.
The second is drug abuse. Most of these young guys that engage in prostitution are drug addicts because they want to build up their morale. They have to boost up their morale. They stay out at night, throughout the night, and because of that, most are drug addicts and low self-esteem and worth.
The only thing you can obstacle in man's life, bruh. Other police them, if you be say police story, bang. If I don't be one bastard picking millionaire at this country here, how to all man for they talk to me safe. But anyway, money I they get man they save, I they do that business back. I'm glad for that one day. So me not believe for say I have to go up in office. I'm not going to tell you neck no more. Who they show now say who then as remember the cage back to the cage.
We are talking about the peer group pressure. We are just I want to just emphasize on now. Then still get them party there so way if you know they don't make you day. If you know for be said they'll make you be that kind of person. Because every day when the owners don't for talk, they will begin to tell you about we're gonna this place, we're gonna this place. And you know be that kind of person there. They will force you for be that person. They come, but now you know granny picking. If you need talk, they say you know HP or speaking. Then at the SP, at the street picking them, you get for follow up there because you still have a match their level. You don't go out for let them talk and they say not talk.
Oh my God. I paid for my younger brother's primary education. And secondary education. I made a vow to myself to put my siblings through school. And I succeeded till they were both in secondary school. You know what? I never wanted them to face my similar misfortune.
Astagfirullah. But now idleness. Why need for go work in office again? I get past 15, I get out of the kiddy. Go get it back, I make past 150,000. Go check and obey 10 days. I 1,500,000 a day. They can go 30 days. 4,500,000. Who stupid picking the open a bank, not take and see itself. We go get them kind money then day. If they pay them say 900,000, and if they pay them quick back home. Imagine. But me, sharp, now me they pay myself. Me not self-made millionaire. I dey get million per month. Me no need for work again, bro. If I say I go sit down in office, now I do less. I dey boss man go to control me so. I me not work na net only I dey sleep. What me go sit down the work for person for? I mean not chief, bro. I'm glad you for this, so man.
Prostitution is a very enterprising job, but lack a lot of self-respect. I wish I would have had someone to put me through school or help me through trade. It's regretting to look back at my past. But I will not do that. I know my future was properly orchestrated by God.
God who created us with dignity, values, and respect. And because of this act, which has been indulged by our young girls, they have lost self-esteem and self-worth. And at the end of the day, early pregnancy and unwanted pregnancy will become the result. And some of them, since they are not ready, to cater for their unborn children, they will end up aborting the babies and their life will be in danger.
Prostitution was the most difficult secret to keep away from my siblings. When they were old enough, you know what to do? They started asking me questions that are too hard for me to answer them. What can I say? How am I going to convince them? But I tried as hard as possible to hide that dark side of my life.
I believe they have futures and destinies to maintain. So we have a greater work to do. The church, the school, the society, and the nation as a whole, in building the morale, in building the self-worth, in providing, learning institutions like vocational training centers, in order to, train these young girls to become self-reliant and self-sufficient, So at the end of the day, they will decide to desist from such practices and, get what they need from the various trade they will end up to learn. Thank you.
My siblings always look up to me for advices in life because they are aware of my struggles and sorrows. Struggles I shielded them from. I tried and I succeeded in keeping my dirty past a secret. I miss my parents every single day of my life, especially now. Sometimes I wish they were not dead. I suffered a lot. And I so wish nothing of that kind for anyone.